Joey and I actually prepared a little duet. So
Special music.
a one, a one, two, three. No, we actually are going to take this time because, look, here's the deal. Everyone's getting married.
Yeah.
It's like an epidemic of marriage.
Yeah, it's good.
And we want to talk to some people who are getting married.
Yeah.
And just kind of figure out, like, what's going on?
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, get in their minds.
Yeah.
Like, why this decision? Why now?
Yeah.
And so can we call to the stage, where's Miss McLeod?
Kate and Aydin, come on up.
Where's Aydin? There they are. Can't get away from it, Joe. Aydin, turn around. Turn around. There you go. So we're going to talk to these people. Okay. Say hi. Aydin.
Hi.
Yeah. Everybody, this is Aydin and his beautiful bride, lovely
Hello.
bride, Kate McLeod. It's happening. Will, nothing you can do to stop it now.
That's my
The train has left the station, brother.
That's my brother-in-law.
Hey, you guys are engaged.
We are engaged.
Congratulations.
Hey, look at the ring.
Yeah, show the ring. So give us a little backstory, right, Joey? Do we want the origin story of Aydin and Kate?
Yeah. I'd love to hear how you guys, came together. When did you first notice each other?
It's a funny story. We have no idea.
Really?
Seriously?
Yeah, so here's the weirdest thing. We were a part of Valley. She was a part of Valley first. She and William came like 2.5, 3 years ago. Fact check? Yeah. I came like 2.5, 3 years ago. And
For the second time.
For the second time. And so I came, had no idea she existed. She probably had no idea I existed. Totally different groups of people, which is why we have dinner for 8, so that
Boom.
you don't have
Oh, yeah.
different groups of people,
Good.
but you're all one group.
He's always selling. Always selling.
I'm in finance too, so. Yeah, so we have pictures of fall retreats, spring retreats, where we're in the same group photo, but she's on the opposite side, didn't even talk, until spring 2023. Okay.
What happened in spring 2023?
William really wanted us to date.
So this is what happened. So this is exactly what happened.
And for those of you who don't know, William is her brother.
Yeah.
And this is what happened. I had said, Lord, it's just you and me. Lord, it's just you and me. Oh, God. And then William, for like 5 months, was saying, what about my sister?
Yeah.
Which was weird. But I was like, Nez, I can't. She's like my sister. That's so strange. And then we had our spring retreat in Anaheim, California. And we had our 3 a.m. council meeting, all the guys. And we discussed many things.
Like Jack getting almost arrested.
Yeah, like Jack almost getting arrested. That was one of them.
Yeah, Jack.
But one
remember
of
that?
them
That
was
wild.
William officially looked me in my eyes and he said, I want you to date my sister.
Well,
And I said, no.
it's a little weird, but look at him.
He grabbed me by the shoulders and
worked.
said, Kate will be your wife. And I had eye crusties in my eyes, and I said, okay. And so 2 weeks after we got back from retreat, I had been talking to her, laughing with her. And if you don't know her, she has this laugh. And if you make her laugh, it sounds like one of them sounds like it's the best, and I love to make her laugh.
It's a good laugh.
So then 2 weeks when we got back, she had her graduation ceremony. Mm-hmm. She liked me by this point. Now, yeah, yours.
Okay, so I had a birthday party, and he came to it, and he spent like all night making me this card.
That's the stupidest.
Dude, I remember this card.
And
This
rocks.
card was
There was
laid
rocks.
out.
rocks.
This card at
So-
one point was laid out in Joey Mejia's office.
Yeah,
We talked about
No,
it.
we
We had a
talked
meeting
about the
about the card.
we had a meeting about the card, and he spent hours working on it, and he got me rocks for my birthday that were that were his dad's rocks.
My dad gave me rocks when I was a wee
Okay,
lad.
so he gave me rocks
So I gave
that
him
were special
rocks.
to him. And so he, so my birthday was on Sunday, and then he asked me out. No, my birthday party was on Sunday, and then he asked me out.
And that's the day I
The
realized
Tuesday
that I like her. That Sunday.
that
I like Kate
was
McLeod
my
that
actual
day.
birthday. He
Yeah.
asked me out.
Yeah. And she liked me already for 2 weeks, so everyone knew that she liked me. But I was trying to figure out if I liked her, so I was like, Lord, am I going to like? And then eventually I talked to Joey, and I had posted an Instagram
Yeah.
series,
He
This is chaotic.
which I've never done.
This is a roller coaster.
Okay, you guys know when like your friend it's their birthday, then you like post a photo of you.
Oh, I remember this post too.
Yeah,
you think. It's
Aydin
just
did
for a
that.
friend.
Aydin did that for
And-
Kate, but three posts. Boom, boom, boom.
That's 45 seconds. Because each
Yeah.
story is 15
It's
seconds.
an appreciation post.
Wow.
and he
For a dear
each
friend, Kate.
each slide said "Happy birthday, my dear friend Kate" with a flower emoji, and we'd been friends for like 2 weeks.
Subtle. So
He's
that-
not very subtle, ladies. He's like giving you like, hey, check out these rocks. And
that Tuesday was her actual birthday, and I had been resolved after speaking with the council. And the council confronted me and said, "What's this?" And then I said,
Let's talk about
but you know what?
these.
Wait, but real quick. So Joey as counsel in the middle of this was like both of their counsel.
Right.
So Kate would be in there having a meeting going, what is this? And then like an hour later, Aydin's in there going, what should I do next? And Joey's just like working both
But
sides.
then Aydin
just
was
with
like,
wisdom.
wait, no, I think I can't ask her out. I can't. And I was like,
Oh, yeah, I
after
will.
that, you will ask her out.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
good, Joey.
Yeah. So I was, yeah. So I asked her out on Tuesday on Grace Walk, one of the tables right there outside of Steeple. Abby Myers has a video of it. I took her to the Huntington Library on the 17th.
Yeah, you took me to. Well, we went to Doctrine and Donuts. It ended up being like a 14-hour date because it started at 7 and it ended at 9. So we went to Doctrine and Donuts. You took me to breakfast in Hollywood, and then you took me to the Huntington Garden, and you rented a car for me because
I had no car. It was a $400 car.
and then and then you drove me to coffee in Pasadena, and then you were gonna take me to a bookstore, but you asked me what I wanted to do, and so we just drove all the way to Malibu to hang out with our friends who were at the beach.
Because there was a region beach trip. Like a pre-region.
And so then after that, we went to BJ's.
Yes.
I love it.
Now let's fast forward to retreat. Another retreat.
Always at retreat.
Spring
It's
retreat
always spring retreat.
2024.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I spilled the beans and I said, I got the blessing from your dad.
No, your mom told me that you had the blessing.
My mom. So my impression was that I was trying to be like, I was trying to show her that I'm serious. I said, I got the blessing. But I guess she told you too. Well, because she spilled the beans. Okay, so basically, I got the blessing, which was really easy, which is great. It's not the case all the time. And then I was looking for rings and for rings and for rings. And I was like, man, I'm working 15 hours a week. I can't buy a ring right now. And so got the blessing in November. January, February come around. I have the money to get the ring. I buy the ring from a friend. And then I talked to Jeremy. He's just coming out of the worship center, probably on his phone. He's like, bro. And then I said, hey, I got everything. I got the blessing and got the ring. But I'm going to ask her in August. It was like May, the week of retreat. And he said, why? Just ask her now.
Good.
Why would you wait? Just
Good,
ask
Jeremy.
her now. That doesn't
Well
make
done.
any sense.
Thanks, Joey.
And then, so I said, fine. And so we went on retreat
Wait.
Friday.
Yes,
Yes.
but before we went on the retreat on that Friday,
I sent.
he texts 20 of us telling us the
Oh,
plan.
I remember that
but,
text.
but here's why. Let me explain. Because I know this place, and so I know if I tell like 2 or 3 people, it's gonna be like, hey, can you believe that she's gonna ask around? And so I thought if I just cover all my bases, everyone will surround her and
unbelievable.
gaslight her to think that he's not ready. He's not ready to ask you yet.
unbelievable,
It's almost time. So that if she's like, what if he did it now? And you'd be like, that's so crazy. He wouldn't do that. So I was strategic. And so I have the ring in my bag at retreat, and Dean is in my room, and I show him the ring. He's like, oh, dude. And so then I say, I'm gonna ask her this weekend. He knows. But I was like, oh, I have everything. I just want to ask her now. And so he said, you have to stick to the plan. And so the plan was Monday. So we go through Friday, Saturday, great day. Sunday, she's stressing doing this huge exam thing for her master's degree. And I feel like this would be a great time to reward her with the ring. But nope. And we were at the lakeside, beautiful sunset in the mountains. It's kind of chilly outside. We're happy because we're done with homework. And then she said, "Wouldn't it be crazy if you asked me now?" And I said, "Should I? Should I ask you right now?" Because I had the ring in my pocket. And would that be crazy if I asked you right now? She's like, "But you don't have the ring, right?" I said, "I'll be right back." And so I talked to Dean. And then, so Monday came, and everyone's, yeah, you say
okay.
so, you say your part.
Okay. So, so we were driving up, and we actually were supposed to go up with Jake and Bella, and then they canceled on us last minute and drove up separately. And so already the weekend was being weird, and I was like confused.
She was sad.
Yes.
What's the plan?
Yes. So we go up. I don't expect anything. It's that Sunday. I make that joke. Yep. I don't know anything actually, so I was super surprised. Right. And then Monday, I wanted to go to Arrowhead instead of Dave's. And I kept asking everybody. I was asking Natalia, I was asking William, and they kept telling me no. And then,
Because they were all driving to the house for the surprise party.
yes, which I didn't know. So then I was just really confused, and so it ended up just being me and Aydin, but then I felt really bad for leaving the group. Anyway, so then I talked to Joey, and I was like, should I invite like everybody on Discord to come with us? And he said no. So then we just went to Arrowhead, the two of us, and it was fine.
Okay, so we're almost there. And so we get to this part where she had taken me, surprised me there for my birthday, so I thought I'm going to surprise her there for the engagement. And so I walked up to this one part that I was going to ask her. It's right by the port side, where you could see the lake, but it was so bright, and there was little kids running around, so I thought, oh, okay, where am I going to take her? And so she's like, "You want to get food?" And I said, let's just walk for a second. And so we walk, and she's like, I could get a Jersey Mike sandwich. And I said, let's just keep walking. And so we go, and I find this no trespassing side, and we trespass. And we walk in, and she's like, "Oh, I've never been here before." And I start shaking. And so I bear grip her shoulders like this. And I say, there's this thing where she's like, when she's bored, she says, "Tell me a secret." And so
His voice for Kate is so unbelievable. It's unbelievable. But it's happening.
And so I said, I have a secret. I have two secrets to tell you. One of them is that you're my best friend and I love you so much. And she said, "Okay." And then I said, the second is that I have a question for you. And then she said, "All right."
No, I said that's not a secret.
That's not a secret. And so then I'm shaking now. And so I got down on one knee and I struggled a little bit. And then, what was it like for you?
I thought he was joking, and I was scared.
A red jewelry box that would house a ring.
No, because he didn't kneel down very fast, and so he was shaking it, and he was holding on to me so hard. And then he said I started frowning, and I was just frowning at him. Yeah. And he pulled out the box, and I said in my head, "No way. I don't believe it." And so I kept frowning, and then he opened the box, and it was the ring, so then I started smiling.
And she said yes. And so we, and the weirdest thing is that we kind of stood there for a second, and we were engaged. And so then we ran around the plaza, and she said yes. And then these people were just walking around. And then I said, "Do you want to go get food?" And she said, I want to go home. And then I said, "Okay, well, there's a surprise." And so then she said, "What surprise?" And I said, "All of our friends are there. They're waiting for us." And then we got home. We had a little party. And then we were weird for like 2-3 days because we were like, "Whoa, we're engaged." And now we're okay.
Yeah, good, good. That's fantastic. Kate and Aydin, everyone. Kate and Aydin. If you get a chance, check out that ring, because that's what I call a yes ring. Like, he gets down, she might be thinking like, oh, now's not the time. Are we ready? And then he's like, opens it. She'll be like, yeah. A yes. It's a ring. So, well, we praise God.